Welcome to another episode of Frugal Finance. So today I want to talk about how to get an electric vehicle, a Tesla, Mercedes, Audi, Nissan, whatever you want, for a massively reduced cost. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So no best thing about here. There are some certain things that you need in order to do this, which I'll explain further in the video. But basically, you need to be a company director, you need to be paying tax, and you need to be in a position where you can effectively have a company car. So this applies to the UK only at the moment, but there are plenty other similar examples. If you go abroad to the USA, I've got similar things, and so have Europe. But basically, here is the breakdown of how you can get yourself an electric vehicle at, probably less than 50% of its actual market value, and make yourself some considerable savings.
So I'm just going to jump straight into it. So basically what I've done here is I've calculated out the costs of purchasing the vehicle outright with your own money, assuming that you're a higher rate taxpayer, 40% tax, versus buying it in a limited company name. So obviously this applies to EV cars only. And there are certain parameters to this, but we will make some assumptions for the purpose of the video. Essentially, so what you've got here is the car purchase price of £39,000, which is essentially, a kind of Model 3 or higher range Nissan, or maybe some Mercedes or BMWs, that sort of thing. So quite a respectable car. If you pay it with your own money and you pay 40% tax, you will need to withdraw from your business or earn 65k. That is because you'll have to pay 40% tax on that 65k in order to get the £39,000 to purchase the vehicle. So it's cost you £26,000 in tax. The running costs, again, based on 40%, we're taking, say, roughly speaking, around about £100 a month to insure it, MOT it, tax it, all that kind of stuff over the duration of the 5 years. Obviously, I'm aware that these costs may fluctuate, but just to give you an example, but in order to have £100 a month, if you're paying 40% tax, you need to have about £2,000. So you'll need to draw £2,000 out in order to actually have the £100 a month. So the cost to you is £2,000. So that's what you need to earn or withdraw from your business. In terms of VAT reclaiming, you're only entitled to claim 50% of the VAT if you're declaring this as a company vehicle, and 50% on the running costs for VAT element. Obviously, if you're buying it in your own money, you won't be entitled to claim either of those benefits. Equally so, there'll be no benefit in kind tax, which is the tax they apply to company vehicles. So once you've added up the true cost of the vehicle, so bearing in mind the money that you'll need to draw out, so the gross amount in order to get to the net figure, costs you £67,000. So if you draw out £67,000, you will have enough to buy the vehicle, pay the tax, and service it at roughly £100 a month. This is obviously versus buying it through a limited company. Now obviously you still need the £39,000, but you're just about to save the £26,000 tax that you will not have to pay, because there will be no withdrawal from the business. It will be fully deductible. Again, the £100 a month for the servicing costs here, you can see they will actually be the net cost, so £1,200. the VAT element here, 50% of the VAT is obviously on the purchase price of £39,000. So VAT reclaim on 50% and 50% on the running costs is £3,250, and then £100 on the service cost. So the actual net cost to the vehicle versus what it would have cost you in the other column is £10,850 when you do a kind of like for like comparison. Now, I appreciate you're not going to actually make a £26,000 saving, but for poetic licensing, you are making that £26,000 saving by not drawing out the £39,000 or the £67,000 in fact that you need to draw out. So you'll see here, if you then divide that cost over a 5-year period, it costs you £1,116 by buying it with your own money, and then through the limited company, the net cost is £180.83p. So you can see nearly £1,000 saving, or 930 odd quid saving, which is staggering, really. Principally, that is because at the moment the benefit in kind tax on company vehicles is set at 0. That is due to change to 1%, but even if you add back in the 1%, that doesn't really affect this bottom line figure too much. And again, even if you withdraw this £26,000 and say that that's obviously not a direct saving, again, this figure here still is considerably less than that. So that's how you can buy an EV vehicle for around about £180 a month.
So that's how you get an electric vehicle incredibly cheap. If you enjoyed the video, please comment below, subscribe, like, share, and get this video out to anybody that might be interested in this particular tax advantage way of owning an electric vehicle. Obviously, you need to do your own research into your specific situation, but generally speaking, this is a good guidance as to the tax savings that you can make. So, any questions? Please do comment below, and I'll see you next time.